Good morning from day 6. We are back at Neel Gap and getting ready to hit the trail. It's flurrying outside and it's cold, but once we get moving, we'll get warmed up.
Yeah, so we need to get moving pretty darn quick.
All right.
And I think I mentioned the other day that this is the only spot on the AT that actually goes through a building. So this is where it goes through the building. Turn right around.
There it is. All right, we'll see you later on trail.
So good morning. And sorry we didn't get to talk to you too much at the beginning down there at Neel's Gap, but it was cold and we just wanted to get moving to get warmed up. And then it's a pretty big climb out of there. It's not a difficult climb, but it gets the blood moving, so we're definitely warming up. Yeah, we had a real good stay in town. Had some town food. We had a steak and we had Mexican food last night. Hit a brewery, that's always a good time because I'm a big fan of IPAs. And the Blair's Hill Brewing Company, they have an IPA, Cloud. What was the name of the IPA?
Hopper.
Cloud Hopper. It was very good. So I might have had more than one. But can't have too many because you don't want to hike on a hangover. So anyway, we're just moving north. I think today's goal is going to be, let me point you in the right direction. There we go. I think today's goal is going to be Low Gap Shelter. It's about 11.2 or something like that. A little over 11. So it's going to be one of our longer days that we've done. Is it the longest day we've done?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this will be our longest day so far on trail. But you know, we'll get there. No worries. So Sunflower just taught me this whole screen on screen thing and I suck at it. I can't even keep it on the trail. So I don't know how much I'll be doing this. All right, we'll catch up with you in a bit.
The sun is trying to peek through and you can see the mountains off in the distance through the trees. It's really pretty up here, even with the flurries off to both sides. It's pretty out there. Been going at a good pace to try to get ourselves warm and not overheat, so we're not completely drenched. Seems to be working so far. We are definitely still enjoying ourselves out here, even with the cold weather. But I know as it warms up, we'll probably be wishing that it was a little bit colder.
So earlier with that forward and facing me camera thing that I tried, and I told you I wasn't very good at. Well, truth be told, we are brand new at this YouTube thing. Really, we're just doing it so our family and our friends back home can follow along. And we're kind of trying to figure it out as we go. Hopefully it gets better. I believe probably since day one, even just to now, it's probably gotten better. You wouldn't believe how weird it feels just talking to a camera when you're not actually talking to people, even though you are right there, probably sitting on your couch eating potato chips, which, boy, I would love some potato chips right about now. But yeah, so please bear with us. If you're following along, great. If you think we suck, you turn it off. I mean, that's cool too. I wouldn't watch something that sucked either, so there is that. Also, I don't know if you guys have heard the music that we've been playing. So it's a couple local acts from up in the Adirondacks. We alternate them every other day. I believe today's music is from Dan Rabideau. He is a local legend of sorts in the area. They call him the Music Man. He's pretty damn good. He's I think he recorded a few records, I think in his teenage years. Been with multiple bands. He actually played with Elvis Presley's Jordanaires with an Elvis impersonator that's also local, and his name is James Cawley. And I'm gonna tell you, I've seen Elvis impersonators in Vegas and all over the place. He is by far the best one I've ever seen. He is absolutely phenomenal. And speaking of James Cawley, oh, sorry I'm out of breath, we're going uphill a little bit. He also has a original Star Trek set right in the town of Ticonderoga, which is on the shores of Lake Champlain in the Adirondacks. And it is like exact to what you see on TV. And a funny story about that, I was down in Florida. That lady I was checking into a hotel. She was asking me where I was from. I told her the name of the town. And she said, "Oh my goodness, that's the Star Trek set." I was like, holy crap, all the way down to Florida. So, and William Shatner goes there every year, or I don't know if it's every year, but he does go there quite a bit, and the locals love him. He eats at some local restaurants, signs autographs and all that, so it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little town. If you guys are in the Adirondacks, check out Ticonderoga.
We stopped for a quick break, and the sun came out to warm us up. And this view. Oh.
Trying to warm my face up. It feels so good. And there's no wind finally.
It's peaceful. Coming up to another spectacular view. You can see for miles on this one. Wow. Ooh, wind is picking up. All right, I think it's time to go. Like I say, this hike has, or this day has the most beautiful views I've seen yet. You can see for miles. For me, this is what I love. When you get to open area at the top and you can just see forever.
One up here.
And I also like that the wind's died down here. Oh look, there's a little farmland of some sort over there.
Can you see Katahdin yet?
Not quite.
Oh,
But
I'm
we'll
sure
get
see
there.
you sooner or later.
The icicles? You thirsty?
No, just come give me a kiss.
We are at Tesnatee Gap.
I don't know what it's
I
called.
don't know how you pronounce it. But
5.5 from Neel Gap. That's
yeah,
all I know.
yeah, 5.5, and so that we've gone already. So we are stopping. It's noon. We're gonna have lunch, and then relax our legs for just a minute, and then keep on going. The wind is still going. And on the menu,
I'm doing some chicken and mayo and I don't even know, a couple of bars probably and some Slim Jims.
and I've got pulled pork, Slim Jim, and a snack of some sort. Okay, I'm gonna eat.
All right, so we haven't talked much today because there's been a lot of uphill and a lot of downhill, and it's a little tougher to, hold the phone in one hand and watch where you're going. And there's been a lot of ice and rocks and whatnot, so sorry about that, but we finally got a little spot here at the top that's kind of nice to walk on. So we were just talking about how, I don't know what day it is, but we're only mid-30s in miles so far, and we can already tell that our legs are getting stronger. We definitely don't have trail legs yet, but definitely getting stronger. I mean, pushing up the uphills is, pretty normal, but coming down, we're not shaking as much. So, how do you feel?
Feeling better, yeah. Definitely stronger. Legs aren't shaking as much as they were before. So, could tell, getting stronger day by day, little at a time.
Yep, and 30-something miles in, you're just as beautiful as ever. We'll catch up with you in a little bit. So we just looked at far out, and we're only like 3.5 miles from where we're stopping tonight at Low Gap Shelter. Man, I thought we were going slow, but wow, we are making really good time. It's barely after noon. Also, our daughter contacted us and let us know that we need to quit telling you about the weather. I guess in our first video, which again, we are new at this, but I guess in our first video we mentioned how freaking cold it was and windy and whatnot. She counted 7 times. That's probably 6 too many. So thank you, dear, for letting us know. And you got anything to say, my love?
Nothing. I'm just walking.
And you're beautiful. All right, we'll see you a little bit further down the trail. Whew. Just trying to catch my breath while the beautiful sunflower comes on up. I know it doesn't look steep in the video, but it's steep. You're kicking butt.
I'm trying.
Wheel. You just earned a kiss.
That's like straight up. Holy crap.
We're still moving on up the trail, and I was thinking we're about 1.5 miles or so from Low Gap Shelter, but there's so many people that we've met over the last week since we've been out here, and a slew of them all made plans to be at Low Gap tonight. So it'll be a good time. A lot of cool people. And, you know, it's always fun when there's a lot of people around. And it just started making me think about some of my military buddies. And it's weird. Like, here's an example I'll give you. I was stationed with my buddy Jeremy for a while. We were probably together 5-6 years. Anyway, I'm terrible at correspondence and keeping in touch. So after I left the base we were at, we didn't talk for, and I'm not kidding you, I think it was close to 15 years. And, you know, of course you see each other on Facebook or whatever. And then we were on a vacation, Sunflower and I, in Florida. And it dawned on me that after he retired, he got a job down there. So out of the blue, I just called him up. And he came over, we hung out, we had dinner. It was like no time passed, you know? It was like that 15 years was gone. And, well, ever since then, it's kind of a tradition every year, at least once a year, usually twice a year. Sunflower and I try to get down there to visit him and his wife, Amanda, and, you know, just to have a little vacation time, go on a cruise, or just hang out with them. It's pretty awesome. And a little shout out to you, Jeremy. Thank you for helping us with our videos. For those of you at home, when we're done, after Sunflower edits everything, she actually sends all the clips to Jeremy to put on a hard drive for us. So, you know, we can have the blooper reels and all that good stuff when we get home. So, again, thank you, Jeremy, and appreciate you guys.
We are here, finally. Low Gap shelter, and get to go and set up our tent and get out of my sweaty clothes, get warm, probably make some tea and relax. I don't see anybody else here yet. Maybe that we're the first ones here. We did push a little bit because of the wind. Oh, what a day, what a day. Well, my left knee that I kind of tweaked a bit feels not too bad. I think it's my right knee now just a little bit. I did a little slip up ahead or back behind us. There was it's like a muddy slip and slide kind of thing. So we had to really go slow because we both slipped a few times. Now it's just trying to take it easy. I'll take some Tylenol. Let that help and kick in. Oh, I can see the top of the shelter. Yay. Yeah, we're gonna fill up some water, chug some water down. Got plenty of electrolytes with us too if we need it. Well, this is gonna be home for the evening. I'll show you a little bit more once we get into the shelter.
like my flag tree. Yeah. Yeah.
It's so you only use it a couple times. It's great. I enjoy it, but I know those are like bomb proof, aren't they?
Yeah, well, if I find something yeah. Were you guys out in that too? The rain? No. Sunday.
So we have had dinner and we're all set up for the evening. There's just so many people up at the shelter that we didn't want to record. But we are here getting ready for the night. So I'm just going to close it out here. So good night, everybody. Sorry we didn't do too much videoing. There's so much up and down and muddy areas that we did slip on a few times. So we really had to watch what we were doing. But maybe tomorrow we can do definitely a little bit more video. We have a little bit of a shorter day. So we'll get back to you guys tomorrow.